The workplace fakes on a free ride, costing the government and therefore you millions of dollars. More than 800,000 Australians are on the disability pension, and most of them are genuinely unfit for work. But as Brian Seymour reports, fraudsters are finding the current system so easy to manipulate, it's prompted a massive overhaul of how we decide who really can and can't work.
G'day, Bob.
How are you?
Good, mate. My name's Brian Seymour from Today Tonight at Channel 7.
Yeah?
Yeah, just walk with me a bit, mate. We've had a report you're on the disability support pension, mate. You can't work, so you can bowl. 10-pin bowling's okay, working's no good, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Can you explain that to all the people out there with serious injuries, mate, who actually need the money?
I do have serious injuries.
But then, how do you bowl every week? 38 weeks in the season, isn't there, mate? And you're in two
Doesn't take
leagues.
much to bowl.
Robert Templeton is not a Centrelink cheat. He's been on the disability support pension for more than a decade. He says his doctor and Centrelink say he cannot work. He says he didn't apply, they put him on it. The one thing he can do is bowl.
Okay. But
Gotta have some
do you
sport.
need the disability support pension to bowl, mate? What about the people with chronic illness, with
I do have
fibromyalgia, with serious back spinal injuries, mate?
I do have serious back spinal injuries.
Mate, you were looking very loose and in shape
sure I
out there
was.
today.
The growth has been runaway and no one really knows how to stop it.
Disability pensioners are now paid almost $14 billion a year, twice the amount we pay for the unemployed. Its numbers have skyrocketed to 815,000 Australians claiming a physical incapacity to work. Alan Newell claimed he was 85% unfit for work, then set up his own supermarket trolley repair business, with Alan himself doing all the hard work. Soon after this video was taken, the wheels fell off on Alan's free ride. His pension was cancelled. Brendan Gilman's total incapacity to work qualified him for a full disability support pension. And that's when the real work started, everything from the grocery shopping to landscaping with the whippersnipper and a heavy mower. Along with the grass, Gilman's pension was also cut. Holden enthusiast David Crowley was so excited when he brought home an old Torana, he forgot about his disability and literally pushed and lifted the old car onto a tow truck. His pension? Well, you can guess what authorities made of this. Jessica Brown is a policy analyst at the Centre for Independent Studies. Her latest paper applauds the federal government crackdown on who can qualify for the disability support pension and who can't.
I think the government's changes are a really good step in the right direction.
Under the new laws, an estimated 4 out of 10 cases currently eligible will fail to qualify for the pension. And new rules will require people to work as much as they can for as long as they can.
We treat everyone on the disability pension as if they'll never be able to work again. So what we really need to start doing is looking at the people who are on the disability pension, identifying which ones are able to work, and then putting the right rules in place and giving them the right support to help them move back into the workplace.
Here are some startling figures. Around 1% of people on the disability pension ever return to salaried work. More than 40% of people going on to the disability pension come from the unemployment benefit New Start.
There's no doubt that there is a high level of hidden unemployment. There's no easy answers. There's no country we can look to overseas to see what they've done really well. But there's no doubt that if you factored in disability pensions, the unemployment rate could be double what it is.
And mental illness has boomed. Psychological issues, including depression, are the fastest growing illnesses new disability pensioners are fighting.
We know that working and being in the community is good for people's health, so why are we taking them out of the community and taking them out of work?
Back on the Gold Coast, Bob Templeton has had an average night on the lanes. And he's not happy we're asking him why he cannot work, at least part-time.
How much is the pension worth, mate?
I think it's $700 a fortnight.
Okay. Do you think you deserve it, Bob?
Yes, I do.
Do you think you deserve it more than other people with serious injuries who can't even go 10-pin bowling?
as much as other people.
Bob told us he has an arthritic shoulder, diabetes and degenerative back disorder. He said after we met him, he spoke with his doctor, then Centrelink, who recently investigated and cleared him. Bob and others already on the pension will not have to answer new probing questions from Centrelink, but anyone who applies to start on the disability pension from January 1st will.
I do really need My doctors and the government doctors said that I was on a pension.
All right,
and I've
mate.
been on a pension.
Okay, well,
I
all the
went
best,
through-
mate, and I hope you don't do any further injury out there in the league during the
I
course of
won't.
the year.
You can air it if you want, I don't care.